back to another YouTube video, Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy AFCDmaack here with some more news and rumors that are going around in and around Arsenal transfer window market at the moment. Yeah, it's been a long, transfer window, and it hasn't been good for Arsenal. Well, it hasn't been that good for Arsenal right now at the moment, so we just want to see this one over with and get on with our lives, because it's just not one of the transfer windows that we can really go ahead and boast about. Tottenham, they have been doing way better than us. Everton, the guys at Everton, they are spending the money. The owners there, they are putting in the funds, to go ahead and look at that. They got James Rodriguez in, I know that was not an easy deal, even though it was kind of, mostly fairly easy, if we should put it that way, but it was all due to the fact that they had backings by their owners and the manager as well really know how to do his things. And when you have a manager who knows how to go about doing what they do best, it is good that the owners go ahead and back this manager. Now, we haven't been all that good, as I just said, Tottenham, they've been way better than us. Everton, Wolves, they went in and got a few players as well. Chelsea, as we all know, they had a large amount of money sitting in the bank waiting to be spent. They went ahead and did just that. But we can't really put Chelsea in this bracket right now because, as we know, they were banned from the transfer market in last season. So yeah, they would have funds to spend. But what I need to go ahead and talk about really though is the fact that we are taking so long to go ahead and get a target, a main target that we want. Houssem Aouar, it's really one of those that makes you want to tear your hair out, like, come on, when is it going to end? What are you guys doing? Come on. But as I said yesterday in my video, we as fans, we can't really do much. We can only watch, hope for the best, and we just have to keep our fingers crossed and wait. However, before we get into all of the transfer talks and everything else, just want to say to you guys, thanks so much for the support. Really appreciate that, as usual. If you haven't subscribed as yet and you happen to stumble across the video here and you're looking at it now, if it really interests you, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and also feel free to leave your comments down below to let me know what's your take on all of what is going on in regards to the Houssem Aouar deal at the moment. Now, let's get right into it. Yesterday I did say that I feel 100% confident that we are going to get the player in. Did go ahead and say that, and right after that I was looking. I went on to the internet to go ahead and see what information I could have found on what is happening with Houssem Aouar. Now, went ahead and checked, and bear in mind the Leon chief there, he did go ahead and say that he's giving Arsenal and any other club who are looking to buy any other player from them, they're giving them until Friday to come up with a suitable amount to get those players out of the club. Now, he said that Friday was that deadline day for Leon. That's the deadline day that they set. Unfortunately, Arsenal, we didn't go ahead and meet their deadline day requirements. So yesterday, see where he went out on social media, not social media, went out in the media to say that, the players that he have now that were that were up for sale are no longer up for sale. He's going to go ahead and just get all the players back in training. We're saying that no one should expect to see any of those players leaving the club in this summer transfer window. Now, as I said before, this guy is really smart in the negotiation area of his job. He's really smart, really knows how to go ahead and force people's hand into getting what he wants in regards to transfer. So as I said, we saw that with Lacazette. It took us nearly almost the deadline day, or if not deadline day, to get Lacazette. I don't really remember what. It was one of those late transfer, and it was the same strategy wherein he let us know that, listen, he's not going to sell, he's not going to bother to sell Lacazette, and then we end up getting Lacazette. So yeah, I think it's one of those little tricks again. We still have to worry though. It's not that we are not to worry a bit, because as you all know, we really need that creativity in the midfield. And Aouar would be the perfect person for that. Mikel Arteta clearly is interested in the player there. Clearly is interested. And this is what I was saying about the owners being interested as well. The owners need to go ahead and show that they are also interested in getting the player in. They should be interested in seeing the club moving forward in a good way. Now, if Mikel Arteta is back on getting this deal done, that would be good. But if not, then Stan Kroenke and all of those other hierarchies, they need to take a look at themselves and see what they're doing wrong. And I mean, I really do think that they're the ones who are holding down the club. Yes, because I mean, how can you have a club? How can you be running a football club like Arsenal, a big team like a big football club like Arsenal, and not be willing to fund money into that, into such a business, to go ahead and see it grow? I mean, to get money, you need to spend money. Alright? So they just need to go ahead and put some funds in, give Mikel Arteta the extra money that he needs, and also they should also be giving money to get Partey as well. Alright, so it should be a win-win situation. You put some money in, and you might get some results out of the club. We could be challenging for top 4 for the Premier League title, for the Europa League title, for Champions League title. We should be challenging for those, and those, once we go ahead and we challenge for those, we do get money. So you will get what you will get in, what you will get out what you put in. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. They just need to go ahead and back Mikel Arteta in getting this done. As we all know, it's just, I think, 1 day remaining before the deadline, before the transfer window ends. Now, if we don't go ahead and get Houssem Aouar in this transfer window, I don't think we're gonna get him in any other transfer window. So it's a right here and no thing for this particular transfer deal, because as we know, Real Madrid, they are interested in him. Sorry, just wake up and I saw have that little morning thing about me right now. Yeah, so Real Madrid, they are interested in him. PSG, they are interested in him. So can you imagine if next summer come around, or even January transfer window, and I mean, both those clubs do not have the funds to spend right now to get the player, and we all know that if they did have the funds, they would have gone ahead and snapped him up a long time ago. We wouldn't be in this complication right now, because he would have already been in Madrid or in Paris, so if they did have the money, we wouldn't be doing this little chess game about Aouar's transfer, So what I'm saying is that we need to get this deal done right now. It has to get done now and in this transfer window. If not in this one, I don't see us getting the player at all any other time, because Real Madrid, they're gonna want to go ahead and get him, and they will get him, because if they have Champions League football, they have a lot more cash. They have that great character. If we should put it that way, great character. Should I say character? Well, let me just say that they're a big club. Everybody knows that club. So same with Paris Saint-Germain, have the funds as well. Real Madrid have the funds as well. So yeah, we would be out of that race. It would be just between those two, because the owners are failing to go ahead and put a bit of money into the club at the moment. We all know it's pandemic, and it's a pandemic and persons are low on cash right now, but it's times like these we really need the owners to step up and say, all right, here's something, go ahead and do that, go ahead and do this, here's that. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, if Stan Kroenke could just go ahead and assist Mikel with this, if he could just back the manager, getting these transfer done, then the team would be really good. The team would be really great. We need that creativity in midfield, as I've said before. We really hustle. We can't do it anymore. We all see that his time is finished. We need someone young with experience, who can go ahead and just pick the ball up and pick a pass as well. We need that. We need someone with speed, agility, the mindset to play match, the mindset to win games, So Houssem Aouar, Mikel Arteta clearly is interested in that player, and it says something that he is the one. And all I'm trying to say is that we just need to get this deal done. And I said it before, we as fans, we really can't do much. We can only sit around and talk about it, and we can just hope for the best as well. Keep our fingers crossed, because that's the only thing that we have to do. Alright, so Lyon, they're interested in, there was reports that they are interested in bringing down the price, so the least amount that I've been seeing lately that it says that Arsenal are willing to pay for the player is 40 million. And I think that's a decent amount of money. So if they go ahead and put that in, I think it might persuade Lyon a little bit to go ahead and give us the player. Now, I really do think that statement that they put out there yesterday was a bit of a bluff, or let's say something to get Arsenal to hurry up with the deal, because even though that's their deadline, the transfer window is still open. So until deadline day, which is going to be on Monday, until that day, then we can say that, okay, so we didn't get the player. Or then we can say that, okay, we got the player, and that is good. So we have to keep our fingers crossed. We can't really go ahead and look at those rumors right now, or look at those information right now, because as I said, even though Friday was their deadline day, the transfer window is still open until Monday. Alright, so we just gotta wait and see. Alright, Luca Torriera. Yes, he should be, Arteta should be announcing soon, or the club should be announcing soon, that he is now part of Atlantico Madrid. So yeah, we will not be seeing Torriera featuring for Arsenal in any of this season's match. He will be over there in Atletico, so all his fans, if you want to see him, he's over there in Atletico Madrid. He will be playing for them. He's out on loan, though, with the option to buy. Some funds will be coming in off that loan deal as well. Yes, should. So yeah, I think we also have the money from. We also have the money from selling Martinez. So not sure how much will be coming in from Torriera. Torriera's deal, but we do have funds. We do have funds. I'm not sure how much Mikel Arteta did go ahead and put what 32 million first in that deal for Houssem Aouar. We did place a bid of 32 million pounds. That was rejected. We still have that, yes, and the 22 million that was brought in from Emiliano Martinez deal. We still have some of that as well. I don't think the board is going to give Mikel Arteta all of that 20 million go ahead and put into his transfer pocket, but we have some funds from that as well. And Torriera deal, loan deal with the option to buy, well, not an obligation to buy, but an option to buy. Yeah, some money could be coming in from that as well. So yeah, Torriera is out. Not seeing anything. Lazio, they are said to be not interested. They went ahead and make it really clear that they are not interested in Mustafi. Not at all. So I think Mustafi will be staying at the club, and that could all be down to the fact that he is injured at the moment. So yeah, he will be staying at the club. I think Socrates is another one who will still be at the club once the transfer window ends. Callum Chambers, he has been linked also with some moves away. So he's injured as well. Could be down to the fact that he's injured why he is still around, but he will be staying just the same. Our one of our newest member, is set to go out on loan again. William Saliba, he will be going out on loan to Rennes. Well, he's set to. They're talking about it at the moment. Let me just put it that way. They're talking about it at the moment. Looks possible though. Looks highly unlikely that he's going to go out on loan. Who knows? But he really needs some time to get his bearings back. He has had some difficult times. His mother died, so yeah, he just needs some time and needs to be in a place where he could clear his mind, where there's no pressure on him. He could go ahead and just slowly bring himself back to life as a footballer. So they're looking to send him out on loan to get some more experience, to get some more game time, to get him fit up and ready for whatever challenges awaits him at Arsenal. So I think he'll be going out on loan. Yes. Yes, Mesut Ozil, another one. We all don't know. No one knows what is happening with Mesut Ozil at the moment. He's still at the club, not being linked with any club. A move away. He's still at the club, training well. So what happened? I mean, he's not playing. They're just paying him to sit on the bench. So yeah, I'm not sure what to think about Mesut Ozil's situation at the moment, but as I always said, we are just fans. We can't really do much, right? We just have to keep our fingers crossed and just hope for the best. We're up against Sheffield United in a few, so really looking forward to that match. I'm gonna go ahead and get watching. I think we're gonna win that match though. It would be good if we leave with the 3 points. If we leave today with the 3 points, because we'll be going on international break. Players will be going to their international sides to play some match. So it'll be good to get that win under our belt, get back in the race for the top 4 and even for the Premier League title. So we have a lot of challenges. That's why we need Houssem Aouar in. Mikel Arteta, as we know, don't want to really play a 3 at the back at all times. It's because of the players that he have. That is the reason why I see him playing a 3 at the back. What he wants to play is a 4-3-3. I can see it. I can see clearly that that's the formation that he wants to play. 4-3-3. And if we get Houssem Aouar in, we can see this going that way. So hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed. 1 day to go in the transfer market. Deadline day Monday, 11 p.m. So yeah, we just have to wait and see and keep our fingers crossed. I keep saying that, you know? Alright, great. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed as yet, like I've said before, please go ahead, make sure that you subscribe for more great contents like this one. I think that is it. I'm gonna go get ready to go to take in the match. Have yourself a great rest of your day, guys, and thanks again.